Hello, this is Claude White yet again, Claude Sports Corner, and this is a very different Claude Sports Corner because I haven't really dealt with this team for a while, and I used to be a huge Los Angeles Laker fan. And in fact, Magic Johnson was the very first athlete that I was able to watch his entire career from college to pro up to the present day. So, and everybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge Magic Johnson fan as a basketball player. I have a lot of respect for his business sense. Now, Magic Johnson, though, obviously, and we all have faults, ladies and gentlemen, no question about it. And Magic has a flaw, a huge flaw, actually two huge flaws, as far as the Los Angeles Lakers are concerned. And it's somewhat ironic that the New York Knicks, who in my opinion are the worst franchise in the NBA by far, even though they have the highest net worth, which is disgusting considering the Knicks haven't won a title since 1973. I mean, that's within itself is pitiful. But I digress. The New York Knicks are in, and I'm saying it right now, the Knicks are in better position to make the playoffs next year than the LA Lakers, the way that they are currently constructed. And I say that only because the Knicks have a better front office in place, and they have just as much, if not more, cap space. Now, I understand that the Lakers have arguably the best player, at least he's in the top three at the very least, in LeBron James. Now, LeBron James was hurt a lot of last year, and that's something that almost never happens. But the problem is when you have logged as many miles as LeBron James has, injuries are going to keep knocking at his door. Now, I don't know if he'll miss as many games next season as he did this season. But here's another thing. And I'm going to throw this out there. Now, if you notice last week, they were talking about trade. There were some LeBron trade rumors. Oh, they could explore trading LeBron James. Now, notice, even though it has been quickly hushed, the Lakers never came out and hushed it. And mark my words. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction right now. LeBron James will not end next season as an LA Laker if there is no noticeable improvement in the roster. If they do not land that second big free agent, whether it be Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, or someone of that nature, and I'm not talking about Jimmy Butler or Kemba Walker. I'm not talking about those guys. If they don't swing the trade for Anthony Davis, if they don't get a Kawhi Leonard, if they don't get a KD or somebody of that stature, hell, if they don't even get a Klay Thompson, LeBron James will request a trade out of LA. Remember, he does not have a no-trade clause. But LeBron James is his own built-in no-trade clause. Trust me, he'll pull a stunt where he won't show up. Believe me. LeBron is good for quitting on the team. And I'm not a LeBron James hater, but I'm not kissing his fanny either. Trust me. And a lot of people do that, but I digress. You see, Magic, going back to Magic Johnson, the fatal flaw is Magic's a people pleaser. But even worse than that, he bleeds that royal blue and gold or purple and gold. He bleeds Lakers. I mean, it runs through his veins. And the fact that Jerry Buss left him whatever in his will, see, Magic thought that he was accepted. See, Magic made the mistake that he was part of the Buss family. He's not. Because if you listen to a lot of his interviews, Magic has readily said that Jerry Buss is like his second father. Dude, you have only one father, so cut that out. Now that's I'm sorry, but that's cool mentality right there. And trust me, GD Buss, Rob Pelinka, and the rest of the Laker organization showed you how little respect they have for you. And for Magic Johnson to turn around and say, oh yeah, well, I'm still going to do some recruiting. He looks like a damn fool doing that, okay? If I were Magic, I would want to go as far away from that Laker garbage as possible. The fact that they listened to Kurt Rambis' wife over you should tell you everything you need to know about how screwed up that Laker organization is, okay? The fact that they're still listening to Phil Jackson, for God's sake. Phil Jackson hasn't had anything to do with the Lakers in eons. And you saw how great Phil was as a Knicks executive. He'd be the last person I'd want to get any advice from unless he's coaching. And he better be coaching superstars in their prime. Because we saw how he went out. Went out with a 40-point loss. So I don't want to hear about how great Phil Jackson was as a coach. The only reason that they even listen to Phil is because he's fucking the boss. GD Buss. There, I said it. Excuse my French, ladies and gentlemen. But Magic Johnson should know better. He's a shrewd and savvy businessman. He knows much better, but he's not thinking with his head. He's thinking with his heart. Because his heart bleeds LA Lakers. And he'll do whatever it takes. See, in this aspect, he's a good damn slave now. And it's sad to see. Because Magic's better than that. But the Lakers aren't. And the Lakers are a joke organization. Right now, as they are currently constructed, I mean, if you think, and I understand that they had the press conference and LeBron showed up to Frank Vogel's press conference and all, you think he respects that clown? Yeah, right. And they had a chance to get the coach that he actually respected in Tyronn Lue, and you pick Frank Vogel. You didn't even pick up the phone to try and call a Mark Jackson, who might have gotten through to LeBron. And I understand he didn't win a title. But Mark Jackson is a proven coach. He helped build that Golden State franchise to what it is. He does not get enough credit for that. And they wouldn't even listen to him? The Lakers are in supreme disarray. It's sad to watch this once proud franchise. They chose Rob Pelinka over you, Magic. Look like a damn fool. It looks like you're still trying to chase behind him. Leave him alone. Excuse me. Little parts there, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, Magic Johnson, he's a successful man. He has nothing to prove to anybody, but he needs to leave the LA Lakers alone. Let them fall by themselves. Please like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claude White. Take care, and God bless.